How's it going? Oh, my name's Bruce and this is my channel and these are my videos, and if you've been following along, you know that I like to talk about things, people, and ideas. The people I'm going to talk about are the people that aren't here today. We're at the playground. People are the children. Well. See, the first thing that we learn, one of the earliest learnings in our life is this idea of sharing and playing with others and cooperation. And when you're a kid, you kind of learn that it's fun to be with the other kids and that sharing is good, and then doing things together is better than doing things alone. Okay? Now, going back to what I was talking about the other day, nuclear fusion. All right? Nuclear fusion. Well, nuclear fusion is a reality. It's a reality because it exists on the sun, and now it exists in the laboratory. It's existed in the laboratory for quite a while, but now we've gotten to a point where there's called a net gain of energy. It takes, you get a little bit, they've managed to get a little bit more energy out of the deal than we've been putting in. And anyway, the nuclear fusion is what powers the whole world. But that aside, the reason why that's come about is from cooperation. From this idea of what do we have and what do we know, and then government saying, let's create an atmosphere that fosters ideas, encourages exchange of thought and cooperation. And that is this idea is, in a sense, secrets are bad. And even back, during say World War II, when there was the Manhattan Project and the creation of the first nuclear fission bomb. Now, I'm not a big fan of bombs and stuff, but okay. Although it was a big secret, there were hundreds of thousands of people working on this, and there was a great amount of cooperation, and cooperation was the key forward. And in our Western world, in our cooperative world, and the economies that are based upon cooperation and capitalism, well, we're doing kind of awesome. If you notice, I have a jacket on and I'm warm. I have a hat on and my hat's warm and everything's warm, and I have this little system I have for making these videos, and I can say pretty much anything I want. Although if you've been following, you know that what I do say and what I do espouse and encourage and share are ideas that are time-tested, worn, proven, the textbook ideas, the ones that have been withstood the stones of derision and have managed to survive and be upheld, and these are the ones. And this one idea is this idea of cooperation, and you want to see an example of where cooperation does not work and where free exchange of ideas is withheld, and it's just not a good thing. Look no further than our diminutive little friend that's over causing all sorts of havoc in Ukraine right now, Vladimir Putin and Russia. I mean, and then if you watch on some other video channels, you'll see ordinary Russian citizens being interviewed, and one thing that comes across is they're bathed in propaganda, disinformation, falsehoods, and insofar as many of them are aware of this, they're reluctant to ever mention it or discuss it or say anything in the slightest bit negative about the circumstance, for fear of being them and their families physically assaulted or imprisoned or worse, and that's not good. Okay, but here we have cooperation, and cooperation in the playground is fun. Cooperation in the laboratory is fun. Cooperation on the streets and highways is fun because we cooperate with one another to avoid accidents. And in general, I'm just saying, be cooperative. It's great being cooperative, and the thing about ideas, is not every idea in the world is correct. But the way that you test your ideas is by saying them out loud, sharing them with your friend, and talking through it. Ideas that exist inside of only inside of your imagination or within a narrow group of people, those ideas are tend to not be so great. Anyway, that's it. Okay. If you find this entertaining, useful, whatever, I mean, I'm certainly not. I'm so kind of behind the times. I only recently heard of this guy, Mr. Beast, who makes these videos, and I must say they're absolutely fantastic. It's like the precise opposite of the videos that I make here. Anyway, I'm not putting myself down because I'm a realist. I know that I'm not going to let I'm not going to let mediocrity stand in the way of attempt. Okay, so hit the like button or hit the don't like button, or pretend that you like it and like it anyway, and subscribe to the channel. It's great, and this is a way that it helps me. I'm taking my payment in mental health benefits. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, bye now.